everybody. How are y'all doing? I am going to really give it to you guys raw and uncut. Hey. I know we got some people that will tune in live. If you are live, make sure you let me know where you're tuning in from. Also, let me know if you are someone's upline. Or if you have an upline. And if you're in the industry, you understand exactly what that term means. So I have a few people that have been asking me about this video since my post last Friday, which was your boss. So there's a whole lot of you I know that are my friends that are in the industry. Hey, y'all. So I wanted to make sure that I am very responsible with my message, first of all. Secondly, it is something that need to be said. There are some people who are probably afraid of this message, but it's all good because, you know, sometimes the truth hurts, but it must be told, right? So I really want to get you guys this information. I have been in the industry of network marketing now since 2014. I've had an upline. I am an upline, and I currently, of course, I have an upline, right? And so this is a disclaimer, y'all. Everything is all good with my upline. Thank God. Hallelujah. Amen. Right? Because we know we are in the people business. And when you're in the people business, y'all, things happen, right? And so this message, I want to tell you guys the truth about your upline. Some of you have your uplines blocked right now. So this is one of those messages that not everyone is going to be able to handle. Some toes will be stepped on and some major exposure will happen. But if you missed in the beginning, let me know if you are someone's upline. Say, yes, I am someone's upline. Or say, I have an upline, okay? Y'all don't have to tell me your feelings regarding them, but let me tell y'all something. The reason why I was saying that your upline is not your boss, and y'all know me, right? If y'all have ever seen my videos, so I have notes because I don't want to be on here rambling. And like I said, I wanted to be very responsible with my message. But let's get to it. First of all, network marketing is not a job. Can y'all agree with that? How many of you guys can agree network marketing is not a job, right? No one is interviewing you, giving you an opportunity with guaranteed income. When you decide to start your own business, become an independent rep, distributor, whatever company that you partner with, title it, you are independent, right? It is not a job. You're no one's employee. So therefore, whoever you choose to join in business is not your boss. Can y'all agree with that? They are not your boss. So here, this is a two-way street, y'all. This is not an upline beat up, even though there are some people out there that really should be doing a whole lot more for their downlines than they really are. But there's a whole lot of people that truly need to take responsibility for their own decisions, right? This and not doing that. And I'm like, well, what make you think it's going to be any different? You are the common denominator, right? So you can't play the blame game, guys. If you did your research, if you read, if you play your role, guess what? Your upline can't stop your success, right? Like I could never find myself as an adult, as an independent contractor, distributor, representative, looking to point the finger and blame someone for my lack of growth or what have you, right? And so here, I have here, you should be grateful to your upline for the opportunity. Now, keep in mind that your sponsor is one part of your upline, right? Your sponsor is the person that has given you the opportunity, but your sponsor had a sponsor who had a sponsor who had a sponsor. Therefore, that's the term upline. That's what that means, y'all. When I first got started in the industry, people would use that word. I'm like, what is an upline, right? But it's your sponsor, 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 sponsor. So let's say that your sponsor just got started in an opportunity. They're just like you. They're trying to figure things out. They're working their way. They're in the foundation of their own business, but they didn't wait until they were successful to bring you along. And so therefore, this person has led you to the opportunity, and now you have a direct connection with other people who are your upline, who are leaders, okay? And so this is what I am trying to show you guys, is that just because someone sponsored you, guys, don't put all that pressure on these people, because the other thing I want you to remember is their goals may be totally different than yours. I get so many people that are so upset with their upline just because when you dissect it, their goals are different. Upline may want to be a multi-millionaire and you don't. Your upline may not want to sell all the products. They just want to build their team and you don't. You want to sell all the products and don't care about building a team. So guys, be fair, right? You have to take in account of your part in your business. Just because your upline may not want to be a multi-millionaire and you do. Maybe you do want to build that long-term residual income and they're okay with earning passive income. They're not your boss, right? So you can't hold them accountable for your goals and your responsibility. So I want you guys to keep that in mind, because some of you are tearing people down, beating them up, putting all this pressure on them when it's so simple. They don't have the same goals as you do, but you should be grateful because they led you to the opportunity. How many of y'all can agree with that, right? And so here's another point. Your upline does not mean they're automatically your coach or mentor. Ooh, that was deep right there, right? I used to think that your upline is automatically your coach or mentor. So it kind of piggybacked off of the message that I just told you. They don't share your goals. They don't share your success. Like they're not on the same track as you. How can they coach or mentor you? They can't, right? And so you will have to understand that there may be someone further up in your upline that you can find as a coach or mentor, okay? I will say that again. Your upline, meaning, now when I say upline, there's different layers. I told you guys that, right? So your sponsor may not be qualified to be your coach or mentor. Your sponsor may not have the characteristics that you admire. Your sponsor may not be at the income level that you desire to be. Maybe it's someone that's 4 levels higher than you, but that's your upline, guys. And so guess what? Reach out to them and ask them to be your coach or mentor. Or how about this? Maybe your coach or mentor is not even in the business. Maybe your coach or mentor is a successful entrepreneur that's the pastor of your church. Maybe it's a successful multi-millionaire that you knew before you were even in network marketing that can lead you and coach you and guide you and give you some success principles that you can apply to your business. So remember, your upline does not automatically qualify them to be your coach or mentor. But how about this? If you do have an upline that is financially connected to you, that is qualified to coach and mentor you, you are blessed, okay? You are so blessed. And let me tell you, sometimes you will have to jump through hoops to find out who is financially connected to you that does have the capability to coach and mentor you. Now, how about this? I tell people all the time, sometimes you may get in a company that's really large. Contact the corporate office, y'all, and ask them, who are my leaders? They will do that for you. They will let you know who your leaders are because they don't want you to quit. But you find out who those leaders are, because someone that is financially connected to you will make a difference. Now, how about this? Sometimes someone in the company who you may not be on their team can coach and mentor you, but guess what? There's still a financial connection. Because if the company does well, you do well, guess what? It helps the reputation of the business. So there's so many different ways, y'all. Quitting should not be your option. Here's the other thing. The relationship between the downline and the upline is way better than the relationship between an employee and a boss. First and foremost, an upline and downline relationship, that I am on your team because I want to be on your team and I am grateful that you chose me to be on my team, is a totally different relationship than I gave you this job and I can take it away. If you don't act right, you will be in the unemployed. Y'all get that, right? So that relationship between the upline and downline, there should always be a high level of respect. You are grateful that they gave you the opportunity, and your upline better be grateful that you decided to join their team or that organization. That is so powerful, and that's how I have grown my organization, and that is my level of gratitude. I never treat people like they're beneath me. So if you are an upline and you're treating people like you're better than them just because of a rank or an income goal, shame on you. Because at the drop of a dime, if you're in the right compensation plan, like with our company, guys, with Planet Marketing, what I love about our company is that you can pass up anybody. It doesn't matter when you came in. The only thing that matters is your work ethic and your drive and ambition, okay, to get there. And of course, numbers. But don't ever put yourself on a pedestal because of a rank, of a position, or of an income, because you will get passed right on up, right? And so I want to make sure you guys understand that that relationship between upline and downline, I help you, you help me. You don't want to be helped, I can leave you alone. But that relationship with the employee and a boss, guess what, y'all? I used to receive a performance bonus based on the performance of a whole department. And if they didn't act right and those numbers didn't add up, I would get my butt chewed out. I would miss my performance bonus. So it would either be me missing my bonus or getting rid of that particular person and filling in that spot with someone that was going to be on the same path. Right? And so it was a cutthroat environment. But here in the network marketing industry, we meet people where they are. If you want to grow your business, your upline is there to help you do just that. And if you don't, guess what? They're going to leave you alone and let you figure it out. Is that fair or not fair? Right? Because everyone don't just invest money, but guess what else you invest? Time. You invest money and time. Both are very valuable. One you can replace, the other you cannot. So some people would say like, oh my goodness, y'all. Let me tell you, first of all, this is the most I have ever dealt with people in my life. You're looking at an introvert, a loner. I didn't have a whole bunch of friends my whole life. And so now having a team of over 800 agents, guys, I have had to learn a lot about myself. And I'm going to share some books with you that's going to help you, okay? Because it definitely takes some personal development, especially when, like myself, I would put myself in a shell. I would just lock myself away. I wouldn't even talk to the people in my house. Y'all can ask Tyree. We would come home. I would come home from work. He would come home from school. My husband would come home from work. I'm reading a book. They're doing whatever. We're just quiet, right? But this business won't allow me to be quiet. And it's all good, but I had to learn that this is a people business. Everyone have different personalities. People have different backgrounds. They have been through different things in life, and that all molds them to who they are today. So pray for your upline, y'all, because it is not easy. Just imagine, in corporate America, I have never managed more than 15 people, 15. In this opportunity, over 800, right? And I mean, to be fair, I don't talk to all 800. It's almost impossible, but I definitely try to keep that communication at bay. So if things are not going your way, the answer or the solution isn't to quit. Now, when you think about a job mentality, most people don't quit right away when they're not getting along with their boss or their coworkers, or things get a little challenging on their job. So why in the world would you quit your business, guys? Listen, when things get tough, if you don't get along with your upline, guess what you can do? Stop talking to them, right? You can stop talking to your upline. It's that simple. And guess what? Go figure it out. Go find a way to win, but don't quit. Now, don't quit if you're in the right opportunity, if everything aligns, if you're getting paid on time, if you love the product, if you're using the product, if everything is going good except your upline, don't chunk the dues to your business, chunk the dues to your upline and keep it moving. But here's the other thing. Don't tear down your upline, y'all. Do not ever, ever, ever talk down about your upline to your downline. So that's for those of you who, are building a team. And maybe your leaders aren't your type of leader, right? Maybe you guys have different personality traits. Maybe you're doing different things, or you teach a different way. They have a different strategy. So what? Don't ever talk about your upline to your downline. I'll tell you why. It will kill your business. For one, if you start pointing out other people's imperfection, guess what? You're not perfect. So your team going to start looking for your imperfections, and it doesn't feel good. So that's one thing. Again, keep that respect level here. So you do not want to tear down your upline publicly, on the down low, in meetings, in emails, none of that. It doesn't work. And because if you ever understood the relationships of people and human beings, what happens when you kiss and make up? Your team have not forgotten about all about what you have said. Like, that doesn't go away. So keep it quiet. And there's this thing that they say in network marketing, I'm not in it. We say is good goes down, bad goes up. Guys, sometimes your uplines are out here about to battle it out. But guess what? They'll turn around and do a training together. They'll be on a webinar together, a phone call together. And guess what? That's business. Guys, that is like business 101. That could be network marketing, corporate America, professional sports. Like, that's what happens. Again, it's people and relationships. The other thing, guys, you need to do is read something, right? Y'all need to read something. Here's a few books that have helped me understand some relationships, right? And a lot of times when we find flaws in other people, we usually have our own flaws. Like, I've learned so much about myself in network marketing, and I'm so grateful for the journey. But there are a lot of things that will happen that will test you, okay? Will test your religion, will test your patience, will test your mental toughness, will test your emotional intelligence. Like, there's so many different things that will happen. On my team, I've had business partners to pass away. Like today, we experienced a death in our organization, but we've had people that have literally battled it out, right? And I am not the type of person that really just argue back and forth with people. So I have to learn, how do you simmer this down, right? In corporate America, I know how to do that. But in network marketing, when everyone is their own boss, it's a little bit different, right? And then you have people I've had people on my team that have lost their jobs, lost their homes, lost their cars. I mean, literally have lived in homeless shelters. I've had people on the team that have lost their children, that have lost spouses, that really, truly, y'all, I am looking to become a life coach, because it's a different level when you really are truly out here trying to help people. And there are situations that come my way that I don't have enough initials behind my name to take care of or handle, right? But I am a human being. So, of course, I want to help people solve their problems. But with leadership, there is a fine line. And here's a few books. If you guys are in the network marketing, the 5 love languages, the secret to love that lasts. Now, I know you're like, wait a minute, I want to fall in love with my downline. No, but this is a good book to read, especially about submission, communication, agreement within a relationship. And you will be able to really understand how to communicate with your organization. So 5 Love Languages by Gary Chapman. This is a really good book. Another good book, y'all. I love John C. Maxwell. How many of you guys love him? I do. Developing the Leader Within You. This is a great book. Again, John C. Maxwell does a great job in making sure you understand what things you need to fix in your life and how to be a leader. And what I love is the examples that he provides in his readings, okay? So developing the leader within you, that's going to help you understand how to grow your culture for your team, how to get along with your upline. Because if you understand people and relationships, guys, it's going to take your business to another level. I had a hard time in the beginning of my network marketing career wanting people to see things my way, to do things my way. And it was a struggle, right? Because I wanted it to be different than corporate America, but I didn't understand the industry. And so reading these books actually helped me develop my mindset so I understood, and I was actually becoming more prepared for situations that I didn't even know I would have. And this book right here, Building an Empire, okay? This is a good book. Now, after you read it, you can go back and it's a great guide for you and your business. By Brian Carruthers, y'all. This book is becoming hard to find on Amazon and anywhere. I've seen this book as much as $150. That's how valuable it is. So I'm so glad I bought this book over a year ago, but it's a great book. And I would be remiss if I didn't tell y'all about this book, okay? You don't know about the Holy Bible? Let me tell you. Go on Google. Sometimes I do have to go to Google. But what I love about this book, y'all, is that T.D. Jakes did a great job. And he has a table of contents. Now, I know all of you who are tuning in aren't women. But there's a table of contents here, ladies, for us, based on our emotion that leads us to the right scripture. Okay. And that has helped me a lot on my journey. That has helped me with forgiveness. That has helped me with my faith, with my belief. And there's a lot of leadership qualities right here in the Holy Bible, guys. And so these are just a few books I love to read. I'm always looking for ways to expand my knowledge. I'm always looking for ways to really take not just my income to the next level, but my mind to the next level. So the truth about your upline, guys, is they're not that bad, okay? They're people just like you. And guess what? If you're fortunate enough, like I have been with my sponsor, my upline, you're going to grow through some things, okay? It may be a little ugly, but if you don't quit, you will see the silver lining. Okay, you're going to learn more about how you can handle situations later on. I'm sorry, my timer is going off. You can learn a little bit more about how you can handle situations. Where's my timer? There it is. You can learn how you can really handle certain situations with your own experience. So based on things that I've gone through, I know how to handle trials. I understand how to handle people that may be a little bit more aggressive. I understand how to handle certain things, but y'all, guess what? I'm still a work in progress. I'm still getting messages saying, you need to take that post down on Facebook. You need to read that again. You can't say that. You can't do this. And guess what? In this industry, you can't take things personal, okay? I'm so grateful that I've already had that. If you forgive, move on. But don't take things personal, guys, really, truly. And if it bothers you, talk about it with the person that it bothered you from, okay? One of the things that I have a problem with in this industry is people will have an issue with their upline and they talk to everybody else about it except their upline. And I was in that position, right? And I'm like confused, like, well, what did I do? What did I say? There's a book, I don't have it here on my table, but it's called How to Talk to Anyone, 92 Ways to Learn How to Talk to Anyone. Y'all get that book, okay? Because I have always been that person that's just a straight shooter, and I like it given to me straight. I don't need sugar. I don't need it, fluffed up or however, putting a little cherry on top. Just give it to me, right? That's how I am. But what I had to learn, there's very few people that are like that. And some people that give it to you straight can't always take it straight. So with that being said, don't take things personal. And if you have an issue with that person, go ahead and talk to that person, because a lot of times they don't know what they did wrong. So if you're strong enough to address it with that person, you're helping them and yourself. I'm so grateful to so many people on this journey. Hey guys, and I thank y'all for tuning in. I didn't realize so many of y'all want to know the truth about your upline. And if this video was helpful for you, say yes. I will be a better upline, or I will respect my upline. I value my upline more. Because guys, did I freeze up on y'all? I don't know what happened. I'm sorry if I did. My Zoom over here is trying to connect, and I don't know why, because I don't have a Zoom meeting tonight. But anyways, I do have a phone call that I have to hop on. And let's see here. Okay, I hope. Did I get it? Am I done? Okay, I'm sorry, y'all. I froze up on you. But anyways, have a good night. Thank y'all so much for tuning in. And we'll talk soon. The truth about your upline. Let's see.